Well, hi guys and welcome. It is draft day for the SCRAM YouTube Pro Drivers League, inspired by Rob's league, and this is going to be roughly the same rules. There's going to be 4 drivers per team. There are 10 teams, and the way that they're made up is that I completed a 32 race SCRAM tournament around 6 months ago. And I've taken the top 40 drivers and they have been split into 4 pots: 1 to 10, 11 to 22, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40. So each team only get 1 driver from each pot to even it up, and this here is the number of drivers that didn't make it. It's only half of that because their TV driver cards are in there as well. So they're the ones that didn't qualify to enter this tournament, and this is my score sheet that I've made. It's a bit of a hybrid of the original score sheet that you get. There are 18 races and 40 points down to 1 point for the drivers themselves, apart from the last race when it is double points, so it's 80 down to 2 points. Race number, the circuit that the race is going to be at, the circuit rotation has already been decided. The sponsor of this race, so here race 1 will be at Southern Super Speedway, and Girth Watch are the sponsors. I am using the adjustments for the escape and repair, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are as normal, and then pedal to the metal as with Rob's red, white and blue tournament. The only difference is that it's a 20 lap race and there are 2 pit stops at 7 and 14, and the rule that's been applied for the Pro League is that each one of the sections must be used within these 6 moves and within these 6 moves. So if we get to turn 5 and let's say the top group hasn't had a chance to race, then it will force the top group in. Similarly, if there's the bottom group, if everything goes to the middle group, then at this point 5, then only the top group or the bottom group can race in those 2. So everybody gets a chance. In fact, everybody gets 2 chances because to get them in there. In this section, anything goes. Other than that, I think the rules are going to be the same. Pedal to the metal is going to be on a 4, just as it is with Rob's. The only other stipulation will be that, unlike a teammate automatically gets included, if you come across a teammate in front or in the back when you're creating the chain, they have to roll a d6, and as long as it isn't a 6, they will be included. So they get like an extra 1. Instead of 1 to 4, they get 1 to 5. So the way that the draft is going to work, these are the teams for the tournament. Castrol have a team, AAA, Target, Geico, State Farm, Conoco, Bitty Beer, Budweiser, Ford and Dunkin' Donuts. And these are seeds 1, 2, 3 and 4. So how it's going to work, I am going to roll a d10, and that d10 will decide what team is going to be up for the next pick. Then I will roll a d6, and that will tell position 1 to 4. If it's 5 or 6, we move on. And then once that's done, the d12 will decide the count of the driver. There are 10 in each section, so we'll go round and round and round until we get there. So here we go. So the first up is team 1, Castrol. They are picking, there's a 5, so there's not going to be selection. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Budweiser, they're going to get a fourth Group 1, and it's going to be the 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Budweiser's first pick is number 26, Ralph Roach. I will go in and type all these in when I finish so that it looks neater. So there's the first racer selected. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Target. They're going into 4, and it's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And target's fourth man or fourth driver is number 29, Corey Wallace. The winner of the tournament, by the way, was Julie Justice on the 32 race. One, Geico. Second slot, 1. And so Geico's number 2 driver is 63, Jeff Daly Jr. Ten, so it's going to be Geico again, and they're going for 3 and 12. There's 10, 11, 12. Number 45, Lonnie Lane. One is State Farm. It's a 5, so that is going to pass. 3 is Budweiser. 3, number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Budweiser's number 3 driver is Tom Rossi, number 24. Nine is Bitty Beer. Number 4 driver is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Bitty Beer's number 4 driver is number 15, Chris Wynn. Number 6 is Target. Driver 3 is the 4th driver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, Kevin Pettis. He has a brother in this who's in the top group. So will they be on the same team? Will they get drafted the same? 10 is going to be Target, and 3, they've already got one. 7, Dunkin' Donuts 4th driver is number 3. 1, 2, 3. Denny Baker, number 5 driver, Denny Baker. One, Castrol. 5, nobody's getting picked for Castrol. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Budweiser, they can have 1 or 2. No. What I might do is introduce a decider die when we get to a position like that, so that we get this over with faster. But I'm not going to do it for this round because I've already rolled. So that will come in if there's only 2 drivers. If there's 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 5, and 3 and 6. Anything over when there's all 4, it's got to be one of the numbers. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Conoco. Driver number 3, and it is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Conoco's first driver at the 3rd slot is number 7, Kai Nakashima. Was doing well right at the start of the 32 race tournament, but tailed off. 6, AAA, and they've rolled a 6, so nobody gets it. 9 is Castrol, and they've rolled a 6. Castrol are not wanting to pick yet. 9, Dunkin' Donuts, and they're on the top section. 1, 2, and they select number 68 driver, Cam Croyle. So that's the first of the top seeds being selected. 4, Geico. So they will roll that's a 6. So it will be the second spot that they've got, which is the 4 slot. And it's the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And number 70 is Robbie Piotrowski. Next up, State Farm, and they pass on their selection. AAA will go into the 4th set, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and they will select number 3, Aaron Hartley. He was one of the young drivers that really came on his own during the 32 race season, and the reason he's so low is he didn't race all the races. I think he missed about 5 races, so it would have been a lot higher, but he was not selected. 10 is AAA again, and they're going 3, and it's going to be the 1, which is number 30, Chuck Tufaro. So Chuck Tufaro is selected. Next up, number 4, Conoco. They're going into the number 2 section, and it's the first one from this section. 1, 2, and they're going to choose Brooks Bilovich, number 95. Brooks Bilovich joins Conoco, or Conoco, depending on how you like to say it. 7. So that dice comes out, and we're looking at the 5th one, dependent, and it's going to be the number 2 slot for target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joey Plonker. I don't know if you have that word in the US, but a plonker is a bit of an idiot over here. So target just need 1 more driver. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another one that is going to use the decider there, and they're going into the top group. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 9, Clark Snook. Clark Snook joins the Budweiser team. Castrol and Ford still yet to pick, and State Farm too. State Farm, Group 2, and they're going 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And State Farm, sign number 66, Craig Greco. Three, Budweiser. They're going straight into 2, and they're going to pick up 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And Budweiser complete their team with number 82, Jason Leonard. So Jason Leonard completes the Budweiser team. Target, they complete their team by going into Group 1 and 11. Trevor Trostel, number 6. Nine. Geico, they will go into Group 1 to complete their team. Kurt Bryson, number 57. So nobody's signed Julie Justice yet. Six. Castrol, and they still haven't signed anybody. We've got 3 teams completed. Castrol haven't even started, neither have Ford. AAA are going into Group 1 with 7. And they have signed Geordie Pettis, number 17. As soon as we get another completed team, we'll drop the D10 and move to a D6. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. State Farm. They've got 2. They've already got second place. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ford, and they're going to pass again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conoco. They're going into Group 1 with 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they sign number 91, Marlin McGarry. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ford are going into 1, their first pick, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. and their first pick. And if you're going to start with a pick, that's the one to pick. Number 13, the champion, Julie Justice. So Julie Justice is the first pick of Ford. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dunkin' Donuts are going into section 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're signing number 21, Greg Carl. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ford are going into section 3 and pot 3, and they're picking 2, and that is Pete McAtee, number 39. Next up, Castrol, and they're all the 6, so they're still not picking. They could end up with what's left in the pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ford will go into 2. They left it late to start, but they've really gone for it. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they have Randy Kendrick, number 36, as their number 2 driver. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ford will complete with their 4th driver. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they complete their team with number 22, Monica Merrick. So 2 female drivers for Ford. I'm going to take that out, and we're going to use the blue die as the decision maker for the teams, because there's only 6 teams left. One, 2, 3, 4. State Farm. They're going into Group 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 88, Billy Brett. He's a bit of a hothead, so let's see if State Farm can control him. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AAA. They're going into 2, and it's number 2. 1, 2. So AAA complete their team with number 4, Vic Holder. Vic Holder. And another team is complete. 5 teams to finish the drafts. Castrol still to start. 3. Bitty Beer. They're not going to be selecting. 6. They will. The 3rd one, which is 3. 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they will pick 92, Parnell Drake. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitty Beer will pick from the first group, because they've got a white 1 rather than the second. 3. 1, 2, 3. And they will take Ray Bob Walker, number 33. Next up, 2. Castrol 5. They're still not selecting. They look like they're going to be happy with what's left, mainly because it'll be cheaper to sign them. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. State Farm. They will go into set 1. 1, 2, 3, and they will take Austin Bigler, number 77. And by default, Castrol will get number 56, Stu Urich. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Conoco will go into the bottom group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Conoco will get number 61, Sean Hashhagen. And the only one left for Castrol is number 42, Sonny Swain. One, two, three, Castrol. They will go into group 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they will take number 10, Evan Utek. Well, that's the wrong way around, but never mind. Evan Utek. And therefore State Farm will complete by signing number 8, Graham Pleasant. So there is only one section left. So those 2 dice are not needed anymore. 1, 2, 3. Dunkin' Donuts will take the second one in group 2. And that will be number 50, Gary Pine. Completing Dunkin' Donuts. And Bitty Beer will take number 2, which is number 99, Wayne Montana. And leaving Castrol to complete by signing their second number 2 driver, and it's number 2, Kerry Cacciola, who had a very good season. So that completes the draft for the 10 teams in the SCRAM YouTube Pro Drivers League. And hopefully we'll get to start this sometime. What I'm going to do is I'll give you the positions that these drivers started or finished the tournament. And I'll place it in this on this sheet when I type it all up. But that is the conclusion of the draw of the draft. So the 10 teams are signed their drivers. Hopefully they're going to be happy with it. The season is going to be ready to start. It's an 18 race season, and as I said, the rules are virtually the same as the rules Rob's under, other than we have 20 laps. Each group must race in the first 2 sections, otherwise they will be forced at 6 and 13. And there's no automatic teammate driving along in the pedal to the metal. He must roll not anything but a 6 to join the group. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully when I I start racing this, you'll come along and watch. I've got to try and work out how I'm going to do it because I haven't got one of those wonderful mats that Rob has, and I know I could print it out, but how am I going to get something printed these days at the moment with everything that's going on? So I'm not going to be able to do that. I can just give you a quick rundown of the top 10 of the 32 team race tournament that I did. Julie Justice won with 1,832 points. Ray Bob Walker, who was signed by Bitty Beer, came second with 1,759. Clark Snook, who was signed by Budweiser, third with 1,744. Geordie Pettis with AAA. He didn't sign with the same team as his brother. He finished fourth with 1,575. Trevor Trostle. Trevor signed for Target. He finished fifth with 1,512. Austin Bigler, who has signed for State Farm, finished sixth with 1,413. Steve Urich was signed for Castrol. He finished seventh with 1,372. Marlin McGarry, who was signed for Conoco, finished eighth with 1,368. Kurt Bryson, who has signed for Geico. Kurt Bryson finished ninth with 1,348. And Cam Croyle, who has signed for Dunkin' Donuts, finished 10th with 1,348 points. So the top 10 was separated by 500 points, but the winner got 100 points in these races. And so, you know, it was quite a big point winner if you came first. This one is going to be 40 down to 1. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll join me for the SCRAM YouTube Pro Drivers League when I get to starting the races. Until then, have a good time and hope you enjoy your game playing. Leave us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, the usual stuff, yada yada yada. But until next time, good night.